Hi, welcome to my channel. And today video is about leather industry, or to be specific, it's about footwear industry. So now, what is the specialty of footwear industry in India? See, all the industries, it might be cyclical, they might be a season and a unseason for a market, depending upon the product. But there is one product which doesn't have any season. Like, if you think deeply into it, footwear industry is one industry where there is no season. Like, all throughout the year, whenever your footwear is spoiled, or you want to buy a new footwear for a party or for an event, you go and purchase the footwear. So footwear industry is traditionally an industry which doesn't have any sort of ups and downs. Like, there is no rapid movement in upward or downward sales. So it's like it maintains similar sort of sales all throughout the year. There might be some spikes, but it's not seen specifically in particular months. There is no specific high spike in sales of footwear in a specific period in an year. All throughout the year, more or less, it remains the same around the average. Okay. Now, post understanding this, again I'll bring you to the sector analysis. I'll make this into two parts video. One video, I want to discuss about the undervalued stocks that we can find an opportunity as an investor to invest in. And today's video is more about what is the market sentiment. So the important point that we need to note is that uh, whenever you do quantitative analysis, like the analysis of the financials of a particular company, you can know the financials of the company, but the mood and sentiment of the market, like how the market is about to grow and what is the opportunity in that particular segment or sector or industry, we need to do this sector analysis. So for me, what I prefer is I prefer a top down approach. I want to see how the sector is performing, and what are the benefits that government is providing to a particular sector, and what is the contribution of that sector for generating employment, for GDP, and contribution towards the export, like how much they are able to sell the items to other countries. So we need all these three factors. So we need the policy of the government, we need to see the contribution to the GDP, the employment which the industry provides, and then we need to see how much exports they are able to perform. Okay, so this is the major analysis of a sector. This gives us a snapshot or an idea about how bullish the sector is, or what is the opportunity in the sector, and it makes our life easy as investor to understand, like, if we can invest in this sector or not to invest in this sector. So let's look into this leather segment. It's the sector is leather. In this, again, you have jackets, you have pretty much different kind of accessories, but I'll only speak about footwear because I'm more interested in the footwear sector currently. In this video, at least, we will discuss about footwear. So here you can see in the snapshot itself the headlines. India is the second largest producer and consumer of footwear in the world. Okay, and if you come down, you can see something like India as footwear hub. There is a heading over here. and it states that the country accounts for 9% of the world's footwear production and is the second largest footwear producer and consumer in the world. So we are the second largest producer as well as the consumer in the world, and we contribute whatever products are made in India. They contribute 9% of the world's footwear production. So if there are 100 pieces sold anywhere in the world, out of the 100 pieces, 9 pieces are made in India. And it says that this sector has a very good employment opportunity, because for every 1,000 pairs produced and sold in India per day, the sector has the potential to create 425 jobs spanning manufacturing, allied industries, and retail industries. So you can see how many jobs can be created through sale of 1,000 pairs a day. Okay, it's a day. In a day they are talking about, if the industry is able to sell 1,000 pairs in a day, they can give job to 425 people. So this is what the industry is. And then in terms of volume, India is expected to produce almost 3 billion units by 2024, and is expected to grow at a 8% CAGR. Recently, there is a report on money control. I had seen that before 2016, our consumption of footwear is like zero point 0.7 on an average, means not even one per person according to the population. But right now in 2021, there is a report saying that on an average, each person is owning around 2.3 pairs. So every person in India has 2 pairs of uh, footwear on an average. So this is an average, guys. The footwear consumption, it's called the per capita footwear consumption. So each person is owning around 2.3 pairs as per 2021 report. Okay, now what are the major uh, points to look at? Okay, the major points you need to look at is footwear is a retail product. You need to sell in the retail market in India. So what is the capacity at which this market can be grown in India? So you can see over here under the growth drivers, uh, you see retail market in India. The overall retail market that grew to $0.7 trillion in 2021 is expected to touch $2 trillion mark by 2032, facilitating 25% CAGR of organized retail sector. So this report actually says that a CAGR of 25% is uh, seen in the retail sector of footwear. So whatever footwear retail shops or retail outlets are there in the country, we can expect them to be growing at 25% CAGR. We as an investor, at least I myself as an investor, I consider 15% CAGR is a very good growth rate. But when the economy is growing at 15% CAGR, I'm not deducting the exact inflation or exact economy. I'm not giving you economy is around 13.3 or something, but I'm just giving you an approximation because I consider 15% CAGR is as very good for investment in any sector or any industry. But specifically to footwear industry in the retail market in India, they are estimating that this is an estimate given by the Indian government. And I said you couple of times in my previous videos as well about this website, so you can consider this data as a valid source of data. So we have 25% CAGR in organized retail sector market in India for footwears or for leather industry. You can say as leather industry, and you can see like around 66% of total population is below the age of 35 years, with higher focus on branded consumption driving the consumption of premium footwear. So the premium footwear is where the focus is, like 66% of the total population. Most of them are youngsters, like even 50% of Indian population is below 25 or 28 years. I don't exactly remember the number of years the younger generation is now. So the consumption is very good among the youngsters of India, because we have different occasions. We traditionally, I also have a very good interest in collecting my footwear. So there are so many people who buys footwear as per their events. If you are going for running, you have a different shoes. If you are going for a normal coffee shop, you like to go in pair of sneakers. Or if you are going for a wedding, you need to have some. If you are going with kurta and all those things, you buy a different kind of footwear, which is Rajasthani footwear. So all these things add up to the sales, and the CAGR looks very good for the footwear industry in the retail market. Okay, as per the export market, you can see India is the fifth largest exporter of leather goods and accessories in the world, and as only for footwear, export accounts for 52% share in Indian leather and footwear industry. So the export revenue is about 52% share of all the revenue from the leather industry. 52% share is from footwear industry. Okay, both leather and non leather, because now there are so many footwears which are not leather. So they come in plastic, they are made of different things. You can see that. And now the second most important point is we need to see what is the FDI policy as per the government. So FDI allows 100% automatic route. 100% automatic route in FDI. You can see here. Okay. So this 100% automatic route is like any foreign brand can come to India. They can open their own factory without the partnership of local Indian, or without any involvement of the local person in India. They can 100% invest their money, and they can start their business from scratch. They can manufacture it, they can go for retail segment, they can open their stores, and they can sell directly in Indian market. So this is one of the good thing. And I think there would be lot of foreign investors and foreign brands that would come to India, given the fact that the estimated growth rate is around 25% CAGR. 25% CAGR is like your amount will be doubled within 3 years, or less than 3 years, I guess. If you just calculate it, if you add the compounded average, you can see, like, if you had invested 100 rupees, you will earn 100 rupees within 3 years, because it's a compounded average growth rate. Okay, it's even less than 3 years. I'm saying you approximate. I did not calculate it, but you can see it. Okay, and then you have the other information, like $255 million FDI in leather goods and pickers during April 2000 to March 2023 period. So this is about foreign investment. And then industry trends. So you can see, like, 90% of the domestic footwear market constitutes of non-leather footwear due to shift to casual, athleisure, sneakers, and women footwear that is seen driving demand in line with changing socio-economic demographics. So the industry trend is very bullish, and we can find some stocks in Indian stock market related to footwear industry. And I am pretty sure that we could find some stocks which are undervalued for our investment. It might be at least one stock or two stocks, but I think we will definitely find an opportunity in this sector. I'll discuss about the stock opportunities in my next video. For this video, I'll take a leave. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.